What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Discraft sent me in the Luna Battle Pack, so I thought we'd check it out today on the channel. It's not a sponsored video. I actually do really like Lunas. We're gonna throw both of them today and see which one comes out on top. Super windy, probably gonna play about 5 holes, putter only, throwing the same Luna for each shot and tallying up their scores versus each other. So probably not the best day to test these out. I'm gonna show you what's different in a second. We're gonna throw both of them off hole 1 here. Kind of a makeshift course out here in E-Town, so I'm gonna be making up my own holes because really there's no tee pads here. There's just a few baskets. We're gonna call this Luna A, and then we're gonna call this Luna B. And I'm gonna tell you what the difference is later on, but I want you guys to watch and see if you can tell any difference in the flight. I'm throwing left-handed, so who knows if I'll be throwing the exact same shot. But that's what Discraft wanted to know, what your favorite was and if it flew any different. Now, Luna B. All right, I feel like that Luna B had a little bit more glide than Luna A, but I also may have thrown it a little flatter. So Luna A landed here. Luna B did go just maybe 20 feet closer. But like I said, that could have been me throwing it a little more flat. I do like the feel of a traditional Luna. And like I said, I'll show you the difference here when we get to this basket and I get to some shade. I can show you some B-roll. I'm just gonna be throwing a little approach shot with this Luna A, trying to get it under the basket for an easy 3. Windy day. That's not under the basket, but it might be a makeable putt. Now, my putting is horrible with like premium plastic because I'm a push putter and I really need that grippy plastic to be able to push the putter out of my hand. So you can't judge these on my missed lefty putts today. I'm not a strong left-hand putter to begin with. My drives and stuff are actually getting pretty decent left-handed, but you can't judge these putters by me missing some putts with them because that's gonna happen today. Probably more than I want it to. Now, on to Luna B. I mean, this is a little bit closer actually to where I couldn't give this a little bit of a run maybe. Try to throw it real flat. I feel like that's getting a little more glide. So that's 2 throws with it so far. That is the other Luna. So that is the altered top Luna. It has like the Ultra Star style rings for added grip for your thumb on top. This is a very makeable putt. Got to really stretch out. Oh, you've got to spin these so much to get them to do anything. The Ultra Star topped Luna is closer. So take that information for what you will. Now that I got some shade, I want to show you guys what they look like. So I don't know if it'll show up good on camera or not, but the Luna with the Ultra Star like top is this one. And I don't know if you can see it, there you go, maybe. The little grooves that are in the thumb track of this Luna. And I also feel like that it's got a little bit more of a domey, like a taller shelf. So I think it's just, I mean, it's supposed to be exactly the same, but I think the addition of this Ultra Star style rings has added just a little more glide is what I feel. I feel like this Luna has a little more glide to it. Here's a regular Luna for comparison. So this is the Battle Pack Luna that they sent with it. I guess the edge of that is relatively the same. Just as tall of an edge. This just doesn't have the grippy lines, Ultra Star style rings on the top of the flight plate here. This is gonna be my teeing area is right in here. Try the Luna A, regular Luna first. Throw it on a little bit of a hyzer. Woo! Throwing into pretty well just straight headwind. Luna B, gonna throw it a little wider maybe. Neither are holding up good to the headwind. So the next 3 holes, I'm gonna make sure we have a tailwind. They did both, however, land about the same, though that's not saying much because They went maybe, I want to say they maybe went 100 feet and cut the distance in half. Pretty poor, but like I said, the headwind's flipping them over, and I'm not left-handed. So let's see if we can't float one up there. This is Luna B. So far they're tied, but I'm favoring Luna B for the glide. Like this has a little more glide to it, I feel like. Woo, yeah it does. The headwind is just like crazy today. Now, Luna A, probably an unfair assessment because I'm gonna throw this one a little more low and flat. Yeah, much better. I still feel like that Luna B, the one with the Ultra Star rings, still feel like that one has a little more glide, maybe just a smidge more flippy. Yet again, hard to tell with the wind. So right now, if I could make this putt, they would stay tied. This is a tall order in this wind. I actually just need to keep it close. Got to spin it, and almost like a little anhyzer so the wind pushes it down instead of lifts it. I mean, that actually went pretty straight. Put it on a little anhyzer so the wind would push it down, and I wound up just throwing kind of flat and straight. Kind of the lefty curse right now. And then there's that. I don't know what I'm calling on that. I feel like calling basket, but I did have to spin it pretty hard. So that test is inconclusive because that hole was just a throwaway, a complete throwaway hole. But you know, you have that from time to time, especially if you're throwing left-handed. You have at least 4 or 5 per round. So hole number 3, I'm going to be throwing from kind of in here and just a dead straight downhill shot with tailwind so that we can get the best possible flight out of these right now. Going to throw Luna A without the rings first and the Ultra Star topped Luna next. Still going to put a lot of hyzer on this because I don't want to be left. That had the angle, but not the height. Let's see if I can make the correction, get some more glide out of the Ultra Star. Not too bad, both about in the same area. Kind of goes back to what Gannon Bird was saying about kind of knowing your disc and what they do. I've been throwing lefty for about 6 months, but I haven't been throwing many Lunas during that time, so knowing what the disc is gonna do is a big deal. And we have like probably 40-mile-an-hour winds today. Little downhill, straight at it. Oh, tall grass is just gonna eat it. That was Luna A. Luna B is in here for a spin putt, righty, but lefty to keep everything fair. Still gonna spin putt it, kind of spin throw it almost. There it is. Oh, almost dunked that. That's probably about a 90-footer. It's all downhill though. Now, to try to get par, probably about a 20-footer here. That is gone. Par opportunity is done. So I think the Ultra Star top, because this is Luna B with the flight rings, snuck in there. I guess that's gonna win this hole. It's only won 1 hole so far. This is gonna be a tough putt coming back for the regular Luna. Righty it wouldn't be. Lefty it's a little tricky. I'm used to my Wizards kind of dumping a little more. Judging by that putt, so that's about a 25, almost 30-footer there. Judging by that putt, this has a little more glide and maybe a little more flip up. I just cut the footage. I didn't want to show you guys, me having to try to find this because I threw it in the super rough behind the basket. I don't want to talk about it. Oh man. So now we're gonna try this hole, super wide open, almost probably 600 feet to the basket. So you'll get to see a few throws with this. The Ultra Star ringed Luna is still winning. So I've got to try to throw this good to get it to catch up. Luna A, regular Luna, max distance shot. Nose up. Not bad. It's maybe right at 200 feet. Got a crazy wind today, so I'm not expecting much out of these. I need to be throwing them more nose down, but it's so hard to do left-handed. That one was. little better nose control on that. Both are still pretty close to the same distance. So the Ultra Star ring topped Luna feels like it's got a little more glide and just a touch more flippy. There we go. That's not too bad. A little more height, a little more bent over to get the height. I could have went pretty good. We got a pretty strong left to right crosswind. So putting them on hyzer, they shouldn't flip over as much. The Ultra Star Top Luna is just a little bit more to the left of the fairway than the regular Luna. So I feel like these have a little more glide. They're a little more flippy. So now we're gonna throw in the second shot with this, try to outmatch the second shot with the other Luna. Oh, that's ripped. The problem is it's ripped this high off the ground instead of being up in the air. They're still staying neck and neck pretty good. This, the ring top Luna, got about maybe 200 feet left to the pin, and it's about a 450, 500 foot hole almost. Woo! That'd be a long putt. Third shot with the regular Luna. So far, this hole, they've been pretty neck and neck. I'm gonna try a little wide hyzer with this. Let the wind push it back towards the basket, maybe. Yeah, if it'll drop. Woo! That actually didn't work out too bad. It's windy enough that the regular Luna might tie things up here. Pretty long putts, and putting with the ring top Luna. I'm gonna have to do a little spinny guy. Oh! Did you see that? Perfectly matrix around the basket. It was the perfect putt if the basket was where it went. See if we can't tie it up. This is the regular Luna. Yeah, snuck it in there. Oh man. Playing lefty, I'm telling you, your 20 footers, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8 steps. Your 20 footers, 25 footers, they start to feel like 40s whenever you're putting with your offhand, especially today with crazy amount of wind. So now we just gotta drop this boy in, about 5 footer. We have seen those bounce out today though. Been a very interesting round of disc golf. Super windy though, it's tough to play in this much wind. Final hole tiebreaker, about 180 feet. Gonna throw Luna A first. High hyzer, try to get in there. Or low screamer, either way. Now, let's try to throw this a little higher. I think they almost landed on top of each other. Got a little bit of a weird crosswind, so it should be kind of pushing them down. Luna A landed just a little bit farther away. The Ultra Star topped is just slightly closer. It's also gonna have more of a headwind putt. This is more of a crosswind. So if I can make this putt, it may seal the deal. Nope. And I may miss that one with it being this windy and the way I'm putting today. All right, putt with the Ultra Star top. I just tried to like float it in there. I thought the headwind would lift it up just a little bit, and I just tried to spin it with a little nose up. I just didn't spin it enough. There's one. Though we did miss one like this earlier. I don't want to talk about it. Same way, it just caught this time. Straight up tie between both discs. So that's the Luna Battle Pack from Discraft. The Ultra Star topped Luna, I felt like had a little bit more glide. Tell me what you thought in the comments. As far as which one's better, I think it would really just come down to, what feels better in your hand. Personally, myself, I'm not a huge fan of the grooves up top, but if it was like a rainy day, something where I wanted some more grip in that area of the disc, that may change my opinion. If you guys want to vote for your favorite Luna out of this battle pack, I'm going to leave any information in the description below, including some of my sponsors and different things, different ways to help out the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Here's another video that YouTube thinks you might like from me. Have a great day. Stay in the fairway, guys. Get out and check out the battle pack. I think it's just something fun that Discraft's doing, and I really feel like that this Ultra Star top has its place.